welcome to today's episode, and it's a slightly different one. It's going to be a review, and I'll tell you what I'm reviewing. I'm reviewing the Grow Your Own See-Through Vegetable Garden. Now, when I was waiting for the potting shed to be delivered and for me to get it stuck up, I decided I was shopping and looking at different things, and I will point out that I actually got this from B&M. I did look in B&M, but found most things quite expensive compared to Home Bargains in my hometown. Home Bargains was amazingly cheap. For example, I got like my trowel for £1.19, and it's a fantastic little trowel. I got some netting for just over £1, and seeds at 79p. Fantastic price. But anyway, back to B&M, and I actually got this is vegetable garden. Now I know it's aimed at children. In fact, it's 6+, so it's near enough. It's not getting a very good picture there. It's near enough my sort of age group. So what I want to do was just give it a try. So I'm going to set it up and see what happens to it. So as you can see, the idea is that I think you'll probably get a seed of radish, carrot, something there, maybe a couple of carrots, and I think the idea is that you grow them and you can watch them through here. So I tell you what I'm going to do. With no ado, I'm going to open it and have a look. So here we are. We've just actually got the thing open. You can't see very well, but the plastic thing is there. There's a sort of bag of seedy things there. Now that's the soil. Yeah, it's not a lot of soil, and certainly is not going to fill it when you consider that. So I'm not sure what's going to happen there. And there is a set of instructions. Yeah, click the green base to the clear planter. Place the ruler sticker on the front. Blah blah blah. So I'm going to crack on. Okay, the first problem I found with it is the instructions say is to fit the vermiculite into a shape that will line the base of the planter. Making sure the vermiculite is soaked and heavy with water. Place at the base of the planter. Well, first of all, it's not a piece of vermiculite. It's actually like a soily soil, but it's some sort of, well, look, you can see if I just move it about, it's like a substance. But the only problem with it is it just falls through the holes because the bottom is drained and then the tray is at the bottom. It actually falls through the tray into the tray. So I don't understand. Right, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to try that again, and what I'm going to do is actually, I've got this here, which I think is just like a top thing there. But what I'm going to do is pour this into there, add some water, and just see if it firms up. But certainly, and then of course, once you've done that, you're supposed to put some compost in. Right, okay, I'm going to try again. Okay, see what happens. Okay, a little update. So what I ended up doing, this substance is more like a sand. It very much feels very sandy. So what I did was, I took it apart, put the green tray, I don't know if you can see that green tray. I actually filled the sandy stuff with in the tray. Then I wet it well, which did make it like very wet sand. I then poured the wet sand in, which then stopped it falling through the holes, and I've now just sort of spread it around on the bottom as it said. I'm not convinced that's vermiculite. Might be, but I'm not convinced. So anyway, what I'm going to do now is it now suggests filling up with soil, and what's the next instruction? Fill the planter to 3/4 full, and then push your index finger into the soil to a depth of 1.5 inches. Drop in a seed and repeat until you have all your vegetables in line with a space of 1 inch between each seed. And then cover the seed holes with soil. Okay, let's go for it. Let's see what we can do next. Okay, now we're done. So, what I've done is followed the instructions, and I create. It said do it. It's 12 inches across. It said do it in a hole about every inch, but to be fair, I've ended up doing them more than that. The spaces, mainly because my finger, and obviously I got 8 across. Anyway, that's okay, because I got 2 spring onions, 3 carrots, and 3 radish seeds in. But I will point out there are a lot more. Let's see if I can get that. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see that? There are a lot more seeds in than you actually need. So that's good. So not only can kids do this, I've just noticed and probably put the ruler on a lot straighter than I did, but kids can probably do this and play with this. But you can actually probably plant a few in some pots as well, that you can just get kids to look at them. So there we go. That's it. I've got to. I'm going to about start instruction 11. Water the soil every day, making sure that soil remains moist. 12, measure the instruction 12, measure the growth of the vegetables as they grow and record your findings. And then step 13, once your vegetables have grown, pull them from the soil, wash them and eat them. Now, what's interesting with that is, I could imagine sort of there's a bit of time between 11 and 13. Probably several weeks and maybe even a few months. Anyway, let's see how they go, and I'll keep you updated with the growth that we get. Right. Thanks for watching. Oh, sorry. Yes, I will put on. I will say, I mean, that this actually cost me £5 at B&M, and it's not bad, £5, and it's good if it gets kids interested and gets them watching the grow, and you can actually see things grow. Hopefully, it should be quite interesting. And I say for £5, that's not bad. Right, thanks for watching.